아, 여러분, 제가 드디어 한글화를 완료했고 완료했습니다. 이제 튕기지 않습니다, 드디어. 그리고 알아보니까 이 이름을 영어로, 아니 한국말로 쓰면은 안 된다고 하더라고요. 영어로 써야 된다고 합니다. 그래서 새로 시작해 보도록 하겠습니다.
Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
새로운 아이디.
Please log in to access your profile.
짧게 ER로 가야겠다. ER. 그 만약에 여기서 저장이 된다면 성공하는 겁니다.
Warning, data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile. Confirm pre-service history.
저는 이 부분은 스킵하겠습니다. 이미 이전에 읽었기 때문에. 지구 출신의 무자비한 병사였고
military specialization.
어댑트가 아니라 벵가디였고
Confirm facial
메모 변경해서
identification.
다른 거 안 만지고 피부 밝기만 이거 안 만졌고 눈 상처였죠? 가시. 다음에 이것도 안 만지고 헤어. 눈은 좀 만졌어. 오케이, 이거였고. 그렇고 턱은 됐고 헤어 이턱 수염에다가 머리색이랑 이거였고 눈썹은 이거였습니다.
Profile reconstruction
몇 번을 만드는 거야?
complete. Identification confirmed.
오케이, 제발. 일단 1차 오케이, 잘 넘어갔어.
Well, what about
그럼
Shepard?
셰퍼드는 어떤가? 지구 출신의 가족에 대한 기록은 없군.
Doesn't have one.
아무도 없습니다. 그는 거리에서 자랐죠. 모든 걸 스스로 배웠습니다.
He got most of his unit
그 친구
killed
부대원
on
대부분이
Torfan.
토판에서 전사했지.
He gets the job done.
그는 자기 임무를 다한 겁니다. 그 어떤 희생을 치러서라도 말입니다.
Is that the kind of person we
과연 그런
want
자가 은하계를
protecting
보호할 수
the
있는 건가?
galaxy?
That's the only kind of
오직
person
그런
who can
사람이
protect
은하계를
the
보호할 수
galaxy.
있습니다.
I'll make the call.
곧 줄여보도록 하지. 2148년 화성을 탐사하는 사람들이 고대 우주 문명 유적을 발견했다. 수십 년의 흐름도 신비한 유물이 멀리 떨어진 성당간 여행이 가능하도록 해주는 신기술이라 밝혀졌다. 이 놀라운 기술은 시공간 구조 자체를 통제하는 힘을 가지고 있었다. 사람들은 이것을 인류 역사상 가장 위대한 발견이라 불렀다. 은하계 문명들은 이것을 이렇게 부른다. 매스 이펙트. 뭐야 저거? 복소인가? 아크투스 프라임 릴레이 영역에 진입했습니다. 송신을 초기화합니다. 성령. 연결됐습니다. 전생활 질량과 경로를 계산합니다. 릴레이 가동, 진입 경로를 획득합니다. 전 부서 통과 준비. 계기판 이상무 접근 시작했습니다. 노란머리 개간지. 릴레에 도달합니다. 3 1. 와우. 이거 어디서 본 것 같은데. 추신기 확인, 항법 장치 확인, 내부 방열 시작, 모든 시스템 온라인, 속도는 1500K 이하. 1500이면 좋아. 함장이 기뻐하겠어. 저 사람 싫어. 나일러스는 널 칭찬해줬는데 넌 그게 싫다고? 대인님 화장실에서 나오면서 항공복지 붙여오는 거 안 까먹었죠? 그건 그냥 좋은 거죠. 전 방금 은하계 절반을 뛰어넘어 바늘구멍만큼 작은 목표를 통과했어요. 이런 건 굉장한 거라고요. 게다가 스펙터는 골칫덩어리예요. 저 사람이 여기 타고 있는 게 마음에 들지 않습니다. 피해망상이라고 하시던 말 마음대로 하세요. 넌 피해망상 맞아. 형이가 이 계획에 자원을 지급했잖아. 자금을 지원했잖아. 누군가 그죠? 그게 공식적인 이야기죠. 근데 그건 공식적인 내용은 바보나 믿는 겁니다. 잡담은 그만둬라. 너희는 군인이다. 군인답게 행동해도록. 죄송합니다, 소장님. 조커, 상황을 보고하도록. 방금 매스릴레를 통과했습니다, 상장님. 스텔스 시스템이 가동 중입니다. 아무 문제 없어 보입니다. 좋아, 통신부호를 찾아 네트워크에 접속하도록. 에덴 프레임에 가기 전에 얼라이언스 연합국 간부들에게 임무 보고를 하고 싶다. 알겠습니다, 함장님. 그런데 준비하고 계십시오. 나일러스가 그쪽을 향한 것 같습니다. 이미 여기에 와있네, 중이. 브리핑할 것이 있으니 셰퍼드 소령에게 통신실에서 보자고 말해주게. 들으셨죠, 소령님? 들었네. 가봐야겠군. 한 명이 어터가 늘 조금 짜증나는 것처럼 들리는 건 나뿐인가요? 내게 말씀하시면 그래 좋고. 오케이. 저장이 되는지 한번 보자. 저장만 되면 됩니다 이제. 제발. 됐어. 완료됐어. 모든 게 완벽해 이제. 방금 내가 봤다니까 임무 수행 중 양 지나가더라고. 그거 스펙터잖아요. 우리 그거 가시다는 대로 질질 끌어다니까 진정하시 프레슬리. 그러다 위기양 걸리겠습니다. 스펙터를 싫어하는. 축하드립니다 소령님. 순항중이거든요. 함장님을 뵈러 가시는 겁니까? 말다툼하는 걸 들었습니다만 우리 투리한 손님을 위심자고 하는 것 같군요. 죄송합니다 소장님. 그냥 엔진실 아담스가 몇 마디 나왔을 뿐입니다. 문제를 일으켜던 건 아닙니다. 하지만 이번 임무가 뭔가 이상하다는 건 소장님도 아실 겁니다. 여기 모든 승무원들도 그렇게 듣고 있죠. 그게 무슨 말입니까? 얼라이언스 고위 간부들이 우리에게 뭔가 숨기고 있다는 겁니까? 그냥 스텔스 시스템 테스트하기 위한 임무와 왜 에덴스 회장님이 그 책임자가 된 겁니까? 그리고 저 나일러스란 자도 문제죠. 스펙터는 정의요원입니다. 최고의 비밀요원이죠. 왜 그런 스펙터를 그리고 튜리안 스펙터를 쉬운 임무 따위에 보내겠습니까? 말이 안 됩니다. 스텔스 시스템에 대해 뭘 알고 있습니까? 우리 위치를 탐색 장치나 감치 장치로 숨겨지는 시스템이란 점만 알고 있습니다. 최첨단 기술이란 거죠. 노르망디호는 이런 프로토타입 장치를 가진 유일한 함선입니다. 하지만 승무원은 왜 동원된 거랍니까? 승무원 최소한의 편의 지출을 줄일 수 있고 보안이 뚫릴 위험도 적습니다. 게다가 저 나일러스 전자도 문제죠. 이번 시운항에 뭔가 숨겨진 목적이 있는 게 분명합니다. 수상하구만. 숨겨진 목적이라고? 뭘 위해서? 저도 그 길을 알 수 있다면 좋겠네요 소장님. 저희는 허위 임무에 속아 넘어가 여기 온 겁니다. 은밀하게 진행되는 일단 질색입니다. 훈장에게 무슨 감정이라도 있는 겁니까? 아닙니다. 훈장님이 대체 이곳에서 뭘 하시려는 건지 이해가 안 돼서 그렇습니다. 앤더스 함장님은 복무 중 가장 많은 상을 써버리는 특수부대 장교 중 한 분이십니다. 그분이 받은 훈장은 녹여 동선을 만들면 사람 크기만하게 만들 수 있을 정도죠. 아무것도 아닌 임무라면 그런 대단한 군인을 파견하지 않겠죠. 함장님께서 이번 시범문항을 심각하게 다루고 계십니다. 뭔가 일이 벌어지고 있는 거예요. 나일러스를 미심쩍어 하는 건 모양이고 전 투리안이 마음에 들지 않습니다. 집안 내력 때문이죠. 전 조부께서 조전쟁에 참여하셨는데 그때 투리안에게 친구분을 많이 잃으셨다고 합니다. 나일러스는 평범한 투리안이 아닐 겁니다. 바로 보셨습니다, 소령. 이 함선은 알리안스 바로 인간 군대 함선입니다. 하지만 저 나일러스라는 자는 저희와 달리 함장님의 명령을 따르지 않죠. 스펙터 요원은 일방적인 명령체계에 속하지 않습니다. 게다가 겨우 시운항을 참관하는 일대로 저들이 나선 일은 없죠. 나일러스는 뭔가 심각한 상황을 대비하고 있는 듯합니다. 저는 그 점이 마음에 들지 않습니다. 맡은 정보란 건 필요한 것만 알고 있으면 되는 겁니다. 주어진 임무만 따르십시오. 알겠습니다, 소령님. 전 에덴 프라임에서 자랐습니다. 보니까님 스펙터가 얼마나 것이 아니라고요. 이번 임무 나일러스가 말하지 않는 뭔가가 있는 겁니다. 다들 뭔가 말도 안 되는 소리마요. 함장님 여기에 책임자잖아요. 그분은 스펙터 명령을 받은 위치에 있지 않아요. 함장님 마음대로 할 수 있는 게 아니에요. 보니까님 스펙터는 어떤 제한도 받지 않습니다. 뭐든지 할 수 있죠. 자기가 앞길을 막는다는 효과도요. 하, 스파이 비디오 너무 많이 봤군요. 제킨스. 손님 어떻게 생각하십니까? 에덴 프라임이 그리고 오래 머물지 않겠죠? 실전을 뛰고 싶어 몸이 근질거릴 지경입니다. 농담을 한 마디 진심이길 바라요.
Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
상병이 말하는 실전은 대개 의무실에서 승무원을 치료하는 걸로 끝을 맺는다고요. 진정하게 제킨스. 마음을 추스려라 상병. 훌륭한 우리는 보아 속에서 침착한 법이다. 죄송합니다 소령님. 하지만 이렇게만 기다리고 있으니 미치겠습니다. 전에는 이런 임무에 나가본 적이 없습니다. 스펙터와 함께하는 임무였습니까? 그냥 자기 소임을 다하고 내 명령에 복종하기만 한다면 아무 문제가 없을 거다. 소령님이야 그리 쉽게 말하실 수 있겠죠. 표판에서 자신을 증명해 보이셨지 않습니까? 이번 임무는 제게 큰 기회입니다. 고위간부들에게 제 능력을 보여주면 합니다. 주의하기. 자네는 젊은 상병이 앞으로 경력을 쌓을 시간이 충분히 남아있어. 그러니 임무 마칠 멍청한 짓 하지 마. 걱정하십시오. 임무를 망치는 일은 없을 것입니다. 나일러스에 대해 뭐라도 말할 수 있습니까? 투리아는 보통 다른 종족에게 높은 평가를 받는답니다. 시타델 우주를 보호하는 수리할 때 그 어떤 다른 종족보다 더 많은 함대를 지원해주고 있다. 하지만 우리 인간과의 관계는 그리 좋지 않은 편이에요. 어떤 사람들은 저들이 너무 융통성이 없다고 하죠. 또 다른 사람들은 조우 전쟁 당시의 기억 때문에 아직도 저들을 비난한답니다. 나일러스의 경우 저는 그 사람과 두 마디 이상 얘기를 나눠보지 못했어요. 보통 때 함정하고만 얘기하고요. 그 사람과 함께 작전에 나갈 기회가 오면 좋겠습니다. 듣자마자 전 소리 전체를 나일러스 혼자서 부릴 수 있다고 하더군요. 그러니까 나일러스는 투리안 종족이고 투리안의 경우에는 이전에 조우 전쟁이라는 것을 통해서 인간과 전쟁을 했던 적이 있었기 때문에 사실 인간과 투리안의 관계는 썩 좋지 못하다. 그리고 나일러스는 스펙터다. 스펙터는 명령체계, 일방적인 명령체계를 따르지 않는 특수요원이고 이런 스텔스 시스템을 실험해보는 것에 올 필요가 없는 녀석이다. 스펙터에 대해 무엇을 알고 있습니까? 남에게 전해들은 게 전부예요. 스펙터는 시타들 평의회의 지시를 받아 활동합니다. 그들은 보통 단독으로 아니면 작은 그룹을 지어 활동하죠. 하지만 스펙터는 공식적인 권력을 행하지 못한답니다. 근본적으로 은하계 안정을 지키고 보호하기 위한 권한을 위임받은 그림자 조직이니까요. 어떤 희생을 치르더라도 보호하는 거죠. 그 부분을 빼앗아먹으시면 안 됩니다. 스펙터는 법을 초월하는 존재입니다. 그렇군. 그러니까 비밀 조직 같은 거구나. 약간 더러운 일 하는 거. 왜 우리 인간 출신 스펙터는 없는 겁니까? 스펙터는 되게 평의의 종족 출신이랍니다. 투리안 같은 종족 말이에요. 우린 종족은 여태껏 인간 스펙터를 배출하기 위해 계속 노력해왔어요. 하지만 성공하지 못했지만 평의에 소령님, 소령님이면 훌륭한 스펙터가 될 수 있을지도 모릅니다. 소령님이 토판에서 하시는 말입니다. 사람들이 찾는 자질이 바로 그런 겁니다. 큰 대가를 치르다도 성공하는 것, 무자비하지만 효율적인 것, 자비를 보이지 않는 것, 이런 것들 말입니다. 스펙터는 위험한 존재인 것 같군요. 무한한 권한을 가진 그런 요원들을 어떻게 통제할 수 있는 걸까요? 통제를 벗어난 요원은 평의의 쪽에서 스펙터 자격을 박탈한다고 들었어요. 그 시점 시설 보안과가 해당 요원을 잡아들이는 거죠. 시색 땅개들은 그런 시도조차 못해볼 겁니다. 스펙터는 일반 병사 20명 분량한다고 하더라고요. 스펙터는 직접 자신들을 관리합니다. 한 요원이 변절하면 다른 요원을 보내 그 자를 제거하죠. 그게 바로 스펙터만의 정의란 겁니다. 여기 이 상병 낭만적인 전설과 현실을 혼동하고 있어요, 소장님. 에덴 프레임 출신에 들었는데 젠킨스, 거긴 어떤 곳인가? 매우 평화로운 곳입니다, 소장님. 개발이 아주 신중하게 되었기 때문에 도시 소음이나 공해가 아예 없습니다. 제 부모님은 그곳 식민지 교회에서 살았습니다. 밤이 되면 큰 언덕에 올라가 주요 정착지에서 나온 야경을 바라보곤 했습니다. 정말 멋진 곳이었습니다. 하지만 나이가 들면서 제겐 너무 평온하고 조용한 곳이란 것을 깨달았습니다. 그래서 얼레안스에 입단 것입니다. 아무리 천국 같은 곳일지라도 저에겐 지겨웠던 것이죠. 우리 목적지가 왜 에덴 프라임을 선택했는지 아나? 저도 잘 모르겠습니다, 소장님. 에덴 프라임은 가장 안정적인 식민지 중 하나입니다. 노르망디어를 시원하기 좋은 장소라 여겨진 거겠죠. 아무런 위험도 없으니 말입니다. 하지만 뭔가 일은 벌어지는 게 분명합니다. 저희 함성에 스펙터가 승선했지 않습니까? 제가 들뜬 이유가 바로 그거입니다. 진짜 임무가 시작될 거라 생각하는 저는 기다릴 수 없을 지경입니다.
The captain's waiting for
선생님
me.
기다리고 계셔서
Goodbye,
가보겠습니다.
Commander.
말이 너무 많아.
Commander Shepard.
셰퍼드 소령, 자네가 먼저 여기 오길 바라던 참이었네. 얘기 좀 해보려고 말이야.
The captain said he'd
함장님이
meet
여기
me
저와
here.
만나자고 전화하셨습니다만 그도 여기로 올 거야.
I'm interested in
난
this
우리
world we're
목적지인
going to.
행성에 관심이
Eden
없어. 에덴
Prime.
프라임 말이야. 꽤
I've
아름다운
heard it's
곳이라
quite
하더군.
beautiful.
저는 잘
I've never
모르겠군요.
been
거기 가본 적이
What do you know
없습니다.
of it?
하지만 그런 자네도
It's become
그곳은 어떤
something of a
곳인지 알지.
symbol
에덴
for
프라임은
people,
자네
hasn't it?
종족에게는 어떤
Proof
성진과도
that
같은 곳이야.
humanity can not only establish
인류가
colonies
은하계를
across
가로지를
the
식민지를
galaxy,
건설할 수
but
있으면 그
also
식민지를
protect
보호할 능력도 가지고 있다는 증거지.
But how
하지만
safe
정말로
is it
안전하게
really?
지켜주고 있긴 한 걸까? 왜 그런 걸
Do you
물어보는
know
거죠?
something?
Your people are still newcomers.
자네 종족
Shepard.
아직 신참 종족이네. 셰퍼드. 은하계는 매우 위험한 장소가 될 수 있는 곳이야.
Is the Alliance
얼라이언스는
truly
정말로
ready
그런
for
위험에
this?
대해 준비가 되어 있는 건가?
I think it's about time
이제 소령에게
we told the
진실을 알려줄
commander
때가 된 것
what's
같군요.
really going on.
This mission
이번
is
임무는
far
단순히
more than a
시범 운항
simple
임무가 아니라네.
I figured there was something.
저희에게
you weren't
뭔가
telling
말씀해
us.
주지 않았던 걸 알고
We're
있었습니다.
making a
우리 에덴
covert
프라임에서 비밀리에 회수 작전을 벌일 거야.
That's why we
그래서
needed the
스텔스
stealth
시스템이
systems
필요했던 거지.
operational.
왜
must be a reason
제게
you
말씀해
didn't
주지
tell
않은
me
이유가
about
있을
this, sir.
텐데요.
This comes down from the
위에서
top.
내려온 명령이었다. 소령. 꼭 필요한 정보만
Information
알려주도록
strictly
지시가
on a
내려졌어.
need-to-know basis. A research
에덴
team
프라임의 한 연구팀이 발굴 중
unearthed some kind of
어떤 종류의
beacon
비컨을
during an
발견했다네.
excavation.
프로시안의 유물이었어.
It was Prothean.
러시안.
I thought the
프로시아는
Protheans
5만 년
vanished
전에 사라진 걸로
50,000
알고
years ago.
있었습니다만
Their legacy
그들의
still
유산은 아직도
remains.
남아있어.
The
메스릴레이,
Mass
시타델,
Relay
우리
System,
함성의
all
장치들
ship
모두
drives,
프로시안
it's all
과학 기술의
based on
기초에 만들어진
Prothean
것이지.
This is big shot.
이건 중대한 일이야, 셰퍼드.
The last
지난번
time
인류가
humanity made a
이런
discovery
유물을
like
발견했을
this,
때는 우리
it
과학
jumped out
기술력이
technology
200년이나
forward
앞당
200
길이었어.
years. But Eden Prime
하지만 에덴
doesn't have the
프라임에 이런
facilities
유물을
to handle
다룰
such
연구시설이 없지.
matters.
비컨 제대로
We
연구하기 위해
need to bring
시타델로
the beacon
가지고 갈
back to
필요가
the
있어.
Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes
단학건도
beyond
이번
mere
일은
human
인류의
interests,
이해관계를
Commander.
훨씬 뛰어넘는 일이야,
This
소령.
discovery
이번
could affect
발견은
every
시타델의
species in
모든
Council
종족에게
space.
영향을 미치게 될 거야. 왜 우리가 평의의 비유를 받지
Why
않을까?
didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
비컨을 우리가 차지하면 안 됩니까? 인류는 좋은 평판을 얻지 못하고 있어. 어떤 종족은 자네 종족이 이기적이라고 생각하지. 너무 종잡을 수 없고 너무 독립적이라고 하는 자들도 있어. 심지어 위험하다고 생각하는 자들도 있지.
Sharing that
비컨을
beacon will
공유하면
improve
평의와의
relations
관계를
with
증진시킬 수 있을 거야.
Plus, we
게다가
need their
우린 저들의
scientific
과학적
knowledge.
질문 지식이 필요하다네. 우리보다
They
프로시안에
know
대해 더
more
잘 알고
about the
있잖아.
Protheans than we do.
The beacon's
내가
not
여기
the
있는
only
것은
reason
비컨
I'm
때문이
here,
아니야,
Shepard.
셰퍼드.
Nihilus wants to
나일러스는
see
실전할 때는
in
자네
action.
모습을 보고 싶어하는 수령. 그는
He's
자네의
here to
능력을
evaluate
평가로운
you.
것이야.
What's going on?
무슨 일이 벌어지고 있는 겁니까, 함장님?
The Alliance has been pushing
얼라이언스는
this
이
for
일을
a long
오래전부터
time.
추진하고 있었어. 인류는 행성 간
Humanity wants
정치에
a
더 많은
larger role
역할을
in shaping
맡고자 해.
interstellar
시타를
policy.
평의에서 더 많은
We want
발언권을
more say
행사할
to
수
the Citadel
있게 되도록
Council.
말이야.
The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a
스펙터
human
평의에는
into their
힘과
ranks,
권리가 대변하는 존재. 인류 중 한 명이 그 반열에 들어선다면 얼라이언스를 얼마만큼 성장했는지 보여준
I was
예시가 될 거야.
impressed when I studied
협상
the
공략에
reports
관한
from
보고서를
Torfan.
살펴보고 감명받았네. 자네는 냉혹했지만 임무를 완수했대.
That's why I put
그게 바로
your name
내가 자네를
forward as a
스펙터 후보로
candidate
추천한
for the
이유야.
Spectres.
당신이 열주
Why would a
취했다고요?
Turian
어째 투리안이
want a
인간의
human
스펙터로
in
되고
Spectres?
싶어 하는 겁니까?
Not all Turians
모든 투리안은
resent
인류를
humanity.
배척하는 거 아니야. 우리 중
Some
일부
of us
자네는
see
종족의
potential in
잠재력을
your
보았어.
species.
자네 종족이 은하계
We see
전체
what
그리고
you have to
스펙터에
offer to
공헌할
the
수
rest
있는
of the
영향을
galaxy
있음을 본
and
거지.
to the Spectres. We are an elite group.
우린 정해진 반이야. 우리에게 적합한 능력을 지닌 인재를 찾기는 힘든 일이지. 난 자네가 인간이란 것을 신경 쓰지 않아, 셰퍼드. 오직 자네가 주어진 임무를 해낼 수 있는지 그것만 신경 쓴다니. 함장님도
I assume this is good
얼라이언스에게
for the
좋은 일이 될
Alliance.
것 같군요.
Earth needs
지구는
us.
스펙터가 필요해, 셰퍼드. 우리 자네에게 기대를 걸고 있어.
I need to see
난
your
자네
skills
능력을
for
지켜보고 싶은
myself,
소령.
Commander.
에덴 프라임은
Eden
우리가
Prime
앞으로
will be the
함께할
first of several
임무 중
missions
최초가 될 거야.
You'll be in charge of
자네는
the ground team.
상륙 부대를 이끌게 될 거야.
Secure the beacon
비컨
and get it
확보
onto the
뒤
ship
가능한
ASAP.
빨리 함선으로 돌아와.
Nihilus
나일러스가
will
임무를
accompany you to
지켜보기
observe
위해
the
자네와
mission.
동행할 거야.
What do you know about the
러시안에 대해
Protheans?
무엇을 알고 계십니까?
Just what they told us in school.
학교에서 배운 수 정도만 하네. 5만 년 전에 은하계를 지배했던 고도로 발달된 종족이었지. 그런데 갑자기 자취를 감춰버렸어.
Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how
수많은
or
이론들이
why.
있음에도 불구하고
Though I've
그들은
heard
어떻게
plenty of
어째서 사라진지 아무도 몰라. 하지만 그들이 없었다면 현재는 은하계 문명도 존재하지 못했을 거란 점이 모두가 동의하는 바라네.
Their citadel is
그들이 만든
the very
시타들은
heart of
은하계
galactic
사회의 심장
society.
그 자체를 할 수 있지. 또
Without
그들이
their mass
만든 매스
relays,
릴레이가
interstellar
없었다면
travel would be
성간
impossible.
여행이 불가능했을 거야. 우린
We
모두
all owe
프로시안에게 빚을
Protheans
지고 있는
a great
셈이라네.
debt.
I'd like to know more
에덴
about
프라임
Eden
생략할
Prime
전에
before we
그것에 대해
touch
좀 더
down.
알고 싶습니다. 평화로운 농업 행성이지만 그보다 더 큰 의미를 가진 곳이니 에덴 프라임은 우리 종족이 제일 오래되고 가장 성공적인 식민지야. 인류가 지구 너머로 나아가 새로운 세상에 정착하는 등의 실현에 준비되어 있다는 것을 증명해 주는 곳이야. 우주 여행을 하는 종족으로서 인류의 성장과 진화를 상징하는 곳이지. 그리고 이번 임무가 끝나고 나면 범우주적인 중요한 발견을 인류가 찾아낸 곳으로 알려지게 될 거야.
of galactic importance. It will be known as the world of interstellar exploration. It will be known as the world of interstellar exploration. It will be known as the world of interstellar exploration. It will be known as the world of interstellar exploration. It will be known as the world of interstellar exploration. It will be known as the world of interstellar exploration. It will be known as the world of interstellar exploration. It will be known as the world of interstellar exploration. It will be known as the world of interstellar exploration. It will be known as the world of interstellar exploration. It will be known as the world of interstellar exploration. It will be known as the world of interstellar exploration. It will be known as the world of interstellar exploration. It will be known as the world of interstellar exploration. It will be known as the world of interstellar exploration. It will be known as the world of interstellar exploration. It will be known as the world of interstellar exploration. It will be known as the world of interstellar exploration. It will be known as the world of interstellar exploration. It will be known as the world of inter
아, 이거 다 했긴 말이 너무 많은데? 잠시만요. 이제부터는 읽는 거는 멈추도록 하겠습니다. 너무 많아서 못 읽겠어요. 오케이, 비컨이란
Why
무엇인가
is
한번
this
볼까요?
beacon so important?
All
이거는
advanced
중요한
galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
나쁜 놈들이 비컨을 먼저 차지하기 전에 먼저 찾아야 된다.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
뭐 두 가지 영역이 있나 본데요? 터미너스 성계.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel
아테칸
protection.
트레버스 성계.
If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
아,
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
그러니까 성계끼리는 이제 다른 지휘 체제 아래에 있는 건가 보네요. 서로 비컨을 차지하기 위해서 문제가 생길 수도 있다.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up
뭐야,
on screen.
어떻게 된 거야?
Get down!
엎드려. 공격당하고 있는데 이미?
We are under attack, taking heavy
공격받고 있다.
casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties.
사망자가 다 발생했다.
Need evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
아, 근데 뭐 하나도 이해가 안 돼. 너무 옛날 영상이다.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all.
통신이 끊겼다.
Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5.
뭐야 저거 손인가?
Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
나의
Grab your gear
임무인가?
and meet us in the cargo hold.
나를 보여줄
Tell
때가
Alego
왔고.
and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
뭐야 저거?
Engaging stealth systems.
오 스텔스 시스템.
Somebody was
보이는데?
doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top
생존보단
priority.
비컨이 우선이다.
Approaching drop point
오케이
1.
목표 완료. 목표 확인 완료.
You coming with us?
라일러스
I move faster on my own.
혼자 간다고.
Nana's
Look,
will scout
Abu.
out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I
Okay.
want radio silence.
알겠습니다
Ready and
한장님.
aiming, sir.
The mission's
말 좀
yours.
그만하세요.
Good luck.
가자.
We are approaching drop point 2.
소규모로 활동한다기에는 우주선이 너무 큰데.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere.
저게 뭐야 저거? 헛헛헛헛헛. 어이? 여긴 길이 아니다. 뭐야 이거 근데. 아, 한 가지 이게 주의해야 할 점이 있더라고요. 얘는 총들이 한 창이 있는 게 아니라 뜨거워집니다. 뜨거워지는 그 총을 잠시 쉬었다가 쏴야 되는 그런 뭐야 이거. 쏴야 되는 문제가 있고 또 R 버튼은 누르면 안 되는 게 R 버튼이 약간 수류탄이라서 한 창이 없으니까 R 버튼 누를 필요가 없죠. 근데 자꾸 이게 다른 FPS를 하다 보니까 헷갈려서 R 버튼을 자꾸 눌러서 수류탄이 날아가서 자폭하는 경우가 있어서. 뭐야 저거 근데 떠다니는 거 아무것도 아니고. 뭐야 쟤 왜 저래. 오 노. 오케이 됐어. 또 봐봐 이렇게 실수로 R을 잘못 눌러서 안돼. 실드를 뜯고 상병의 몸을 찢어 밝혔어. 신경 쓰지 마.
We need to finish the
우리
mission.
임무를 완료해야 돼.
Aye, aye, sir.
역시 죽으면 저렇게 되는 거다. 조심하도록. 그나저나 이게 뭔지 모르겠다.
Hostile contact.
나 뭐야 저거. 또 잘못 눌렀어. 아하.
I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
오케이. 모두 가지가기.
Heads up.
뭐지?
I think we're good, Commander.
상자 찾아봐. 뭐야. 아까 걔잖아. 오. 그거 한 대 맞으면 죽어요. 사격 솜씨가 장난이 아니고. 헐. 너무하네. 두 명이서. 왜 약간 스타워즈 그 쫄병들처럼 생겼네.
Thanks for your help, Commander. I didn't think I was gonna make it. Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
Give me
일어난
a status
건가?
report, Williams.
Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
통신을 끊었다. 계획적이었군.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double
어딨나?
back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think
다
any of the
죽었던
others...
얘기군.
I think I'm the only one left.
Any idea what kind of enemy we're facing?
뭐가 죽였나?
I think they're Geth.
게스?
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200
베일
years.
밖에서
Why are they here now?
200년 동안 못 본 적이 없다?
They must have come for the beacon.
비컨
The dig
때문에
site is
왔다.
close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
You're
그곳으로
coming with us,
안내.
Williams. We need that beacon.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
게스.
What else do you know about the
무엇인가?
Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school.
합성
They're
무기체이다.
synthetics, non-organic life
코리안
forms
쪽에
with limited
만든
AI
제한된
program,
AI
created
능력을
by the
가진
Quarians a few
비생물체
centuries ago.
존재다.
They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor,
값싼
but
노동력을
ended up
사용하려고
turning on the
만들었지만
Quarians
오히려
and
코리안을
drove them into
몰아내고
exile.
일하는 상태로 만들어버렸다.
Well, after that, they just
게스는
kind of
페르세우스
disappeared
베일
behind the
너머로
Perseus
사라져
Veil.
버린 걸로 알고
Nobody's really heard much
있었는데
from them
아무도
since.
소식을 알지 못했다.
Tell me everything you know about the
비컨에
beacon.
대해서 알고 있는 게 말봐.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the
식민지
colony.
확장을 하던
A few
중
weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins
프로시안 유적과
and
비컨을
the
발견했다.
beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the
모든
colony was
과학자가
interested.
관심을
That's
보였고
when they brought us in to secure the site.
그때부터 장소를
I
지키기
don't know
위해
much about the
갔는데
beacon itself, but I heard one of the
아는
researchers
건
say this could
없지만
be the biggest scientific discovery
세계의
of the century.
대발견이 될 것이라 그랬다. 과학자들은 어디
What
갔어?
happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know.
모르겠습니다.
They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Describe what
공격기기
happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure
식민지
the area.
중앙에서
Seemed like a
파견되었다.
routine patrol until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
나일러스
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
어디 갔어 그 녀석?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure
못
I'd be
봤다고?
able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon.
한 부대를 쓸어버릴
Luckily,
만큼
he's on our
화력을
side.
지니고 있는데
Sorry.
어디 간 거야?
Like I said, no Turians.
알았어.
Move out.
가자. 장비를 교체할 수 있다. 필터 탑을 클릭해 아이템 탭을 바꾸십시오. 목록에 있는 아이템을 선택하거나 장비 버튼을 눌러 사용하십시오. 옴니젤 버튼을 클릭하여 선택한 아이템을 옴니젤로 변환시키십시오. 장비한 아이템 업그레이드 슬롯 클릭하여 업데이트. 더 좋은 장비를 얻었군. 모든 무기는 적어도 하나 이상의 탄환 또는 무기 업그레이드를 가지고 있습니다. 무기 업그레이드 슬롯을 눌러 적용 가능한 무기 업그레이드를 적용시킵니다. 탄환 업그레이드 또한 같은 방법을 적용시킵니다. 아하. 오케이.
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
뭐야? 앉을 수 있다. 에임 왜 이렇게 크지? 오 노. 아, 또 잘못 눌렀어. 뭐야 이거? 별 볼 일 없잖아.
This is the dig site.
여기가
Beacon was
발굴지였군.
right here. It must have been moved.
비컨이
By
없었다.
who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
We make for the camp.
캠프로 가봐야.
It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead.
전방에 자관을 우주하겠다. 확인해보고 싶으면 그곳에 기다려야겠다. 이 나이로스 이거 도움이 안 되는데? 혼자 전멸시킬 수 있다며. 캠프가 심하게 공격받는 것 같습니다.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your
매복당하기
guard
좋은
up.
장소다. 경계를 늦추지 마십시오. 세상이 아직도 살아 움직이잖아. 뭐야 저거?
What did the Geth do to them?
사람들인데 다음은 없나? 안 죽냐? 오 노. 오, 필요 없는데?
I owe you one. Check your targets. Could be friendlies.
오케이.
That door. It's closed. Security lock's engaged.
수동 무료. 뭘?
Humans. Thank the Make.
박사.
Hurry. Close the door before they come back.
What are you doing
이게
here?
뭐라고 있는 겁니까?
I'm Dr. Warren. I was in charge of this
발굴
excavation.
책임자?
We hid in the shed during the attack. They must have come for the beacon. Luckily, it wasn't here. It was moved to the spaceport earlier this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon,
뭐야?
only ruin and corpses will remain.
What else can you tell me about the
대해서
attack?
뭔가 말해줄 수
It
있겠습니까?
all happened so fast. One
갑작스럽게
second we were
그렇겠다.
gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in
게스트가
the shed
캠프를
while the
집어넣겠고
Geth swarmed over the camp.
우린 창고에 숨었다.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our
뭐야, 얘는?
extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the
기대하면
area?
되겠나?
I saw him, the prophet, leader of the
그들의
enemy.
지도자?
He was here before the attack. That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the
나일러스
Normandy
공격 전부터
before the attack.
노르망디와 우리와
He could have been
함께했습니다.
here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Did you notice a Turian in the
잘못
area?
들었어.
I saw him. That's impossible.
I'm sorry, Manuel's
비컨에
still a
대해서.
bit.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications
데이터
network.
모듈 같은
Remarkably
거.
well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
정신이
Manuel,
제정신
please.
아닌데?
This isn't the time.
What's wrong with your assistant?
얘 왜 이래?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable.
그렇구나. 너무
Genius and
천재여서
madness are two
미쳐버렸구만.
sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Did you notice a Turian in
아,
the...
또 왜 두
I'm
번씩
sorry,
되지?
Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
What's wrong with...
Manuel, I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
저 인간 입 닥치게
Say
만들어야겠다.
goodnight, Manuel.
이건
Cannot silence the truth. My voice must be heard.
Oh my god! What did you do?
That might have been a little extreme, Commander.
뭐야?
You can't just go around whacking people in the head.
It
이러는
was only
편이
a matter
그에게 더
of time
좋을
until he
겁니다.
did something crazy and dangerous.
I suppose you're right. By the time he wakes
바로
up, the meds will have
인정해버리네.
kicked in.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
Good luck, Commander.
좋았어. 아이템 안 주나? 아이템은 옆방에 있었고. 비켜. 저기도 있다. 그러면 좋은 게 생겼나? 필러 타입을 클릭해 아이템 타입을 바꾸십시오. 필러 타입 뭐야? 목록에 있는 아이템을 선택하거나 장비 버튼을 눌러 사용하십시오. 하... 오케이. 가자. 저거 안 없으시네.
Saren.
세란? 뭐야 이건? 터리안 한 명 더 있었네.
Nihilus.
나일러스. 옵티
This
뭐죠?
isn't your mission, Saren.
이번 임무는
What are you
자네 임무가
doing here?
아니잖아. 세란님. 아까 어벤져스 그거 같은데? 도움이 필요할 거라 판단했네.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here.
게스 만나게 될 줄 전혀
Situation's
예상도
bad.
못했어. 상황이 좋지 않아.
Don't worry. I've got
걱정
it
말게.
under
내가
control.
어? 쐈어. 마우스 왼쪽 버튼 능력 아이콘을 눌렀을 때 빠른 속도가 됩니다. 이제 빠른 속도는 능력이 등록 때문에 엄청 사용합니다. 아 여기에 이 약간 이렇게 이렇게
What is that? Off in the distance.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
와 뭐야 저거 오징어? 대빵 오징어가 있었다. 그나저나 나일러스란 녀석 뭐 겁나 센 것처럼 나오더니 바로 죽어버렸어. 이거 안 맞는데? 노. 죽어버렸다고? 왜 여기서부터지? 불피한.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
이거 다
Oh
봤잖아.
God, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them? I smell trouble.
하늘도 안 맞는데? 또 죽었어.
Area secured.
아 그러면 다시 다 먹어야 되고. 어허.
That door. It's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Humans. Thank the Maker.
Hurry! Close the door before they come back.
What are you doing here?
I'm Doc. Luckily, when the attack
No
came...
one is saved. The age of humanity.
Williams?
You can't
Hush, Marvel. Yes? Is there something you need?
What else can you do?
We could hear the battle outside. I'm sorry. Manuel, please. This isn't the time. I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
We better get...
Luck won't save you.
됐어. 그래서 저장 한번 해야겠다. 바꾸고. 정확도 높은 게 더 좋은 것 같아. 갑옷 바뀌었다. 오케이, 렛츠고. 나일러스 한방 컷이 나고.
Saren.
한번 보자.
Nihilus.
개처럼 생겼는데
This isn't your
뭐지?
mission,
어벤져스에서 그 로봇.
What are you doing here?
어벤져스
The
적
council thought you could use some help on this one.
아이언맨 적. 갑자기 이름이 기억이
I
안
wasn't
난다.
expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
What is that?
여기서 저장 한번 하고.
Off in the distance.
대왕 오이정어 날라가.
Look at the size of it.
죽어. 안 죽어.
I've lost shields.
오, 왜 이렇게 안 죽어?
Everybody stay calm out there. We're
이건
coming
처음
out.
보네.
We're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
좀더
We took care of
잘했습니다.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the Prothean
이거는-
beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it.
너 아는 게 하나도
It
없는데?
landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe
어,
we should
뭐
give
주나?
them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
난 거짓말하는 사람을 좋아하지
If
않습니다.
there's something you're not telling me,
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
you're
일수는
breaking the
범죄.
law, Cole.
We're not hurting anybody. Hell, most of the time I don't even know what's in the packages. Just thought there might be something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
This should help. Let's move out.
오케이. 권총 내놨어. 권총 줬나? 오. 좋아 좋아. 보통 권총이 아니잖아. 그래요 그래요. 쉬운 전자공학? 전자공학 어디서 배우는 거지? 와. 어떻게 하는 거지? 굿. 일단 가자. 헤어스타에게 삥 뜯을 건 다 뜯은 것 같아. 또 있나 뭐? 뭐야? 나만 안 보여?
Area secured.
뭐야 이거?
Commander, it's Nihilus.
나이러스? 무기 없나?
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
What are
당신
you doing
누구니까?
sneaking around back there?
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
무슨
I
일이
need to know how
있었는지
Nihilus
알려주세요.
died.
The other one got here
다른
first.
티란이 먼저
He
와서
was waiting when your friend
죽였다.
showed up.
어허,
He
본 사람이
called him
있었구만.
Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
그리고
Where'd
나서요?
Saren go after he killed Nihilus?
He jumped on the cargo train and headed over to the other platform. Probably going after the beacon. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed
비컨
up.
하나로
The attack?
인해서 지금
They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who
어떻게 혼자
survived?
살아남았죠?
Why
상자
didn't anyone
뒤에.
else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance.
이미 이 상자
I
뒤에
was
있었다고?
already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap
낮잠
to get
잔다고
through my
근무해서?
shift.
근무 시간 때?
I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You
어이가
survived
없네.
because you're
게을렀던
lazy?
덕분에 살아남았다. 진절머리가
You
나는군.
ditch work. Then you cower back here and do nothing while the Geth butcher everyone else.
I don't even have a gun. What was I supposed to do? Run out there and die? I couldn't save them. Nobody could. It was horrible.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick.
빨리
One minute that ship was
빠른
descending, the
순식간에
next,
일어났다.
those Geth were swarming over the platform. Thousands of them.
수천
They
명씩.
must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning.
아침에
We
옮겼다.
loaded it up onto the
여기로.
train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that
아까 그
platform.
오징어
The
얘기인가?
whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
We need to find that beacon before it's too
Okay.
late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
We should move, Commander.
Take him out.
뭐야? 오. 저거 어떻게? 오. 아, 잘못했어. 나의 생명과 맞바꿨어. 됐어. 나 이러다 죽는 거 아닌가? 오, 저장. 뭐야, 저장 안 되니? 아, 또 잘못 썼어. 아, 진짜. 됐나? 배 지웠나? 오케이. 앞으로 나가. 아, 명중력이 약간 엑스컴인데? 오케이. 그러고 있나?
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
너무하네. 뭐야? 저런 폭발물로 뭐 여기 행성 자체가 날아갈까?
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down!
뭐야? 이야. 뭐 바추카보 같은 거 날린 것 같은데. 또 죽었군. 오케이. 하나 남았어. 여기 뭐 없나? 상자 없나 상자? 없군. 이 게임에서 지침 저기 있네. 오. 잠깐만. 와. 빼. 위험한 녀석들이야. 자폭 군단. 파밍. 다 멀어. 쓸데없이 장소가 크군. 뭐 좋은 거 없나? 아 뭐야? 자꾸 알아서 바뀌네. 아 이거 좀 애매하다. 정확도가 너무 떨어진다. 스팅어를 이길 수 있는 건 없고. 오케이. 부대원들 좀 챙겨줄까? 협박 올려. 이게 아닌데? 오케이. 나랑 같은 아이템 쓰는 건가? 오케이, let's go. 비컨 이상하게 생겼어. 그런데 무슨 정보가 있다는 거지?
This is
비컨 확보했다.
amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
뭔가가 작동시킨 게 분명.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
뭐야? 그지?
Shepard!
No, don't touch him. It's too dangerous.
뭐야? 비컨이 터져버렸어. 왜 이렇게 모든 게 허무하지 이곳에서? 오징어다. 아까 그 손이네 저거.
We identified the ship that
에덴
touched
플랜을
down on
생각했던
Eden
우주선을
Prime.
확인했습니다.
The Normandy,
노르망디.
a human
얼라이언스
alliance vessel.
연합군
It was under
우주선.
the command of Captain Anderson.
앤더슨
They
함장의
managed to
지휘하에
save
있는
the colony.
식민지구였다. 그럼 비컨은
One of the humans
인간들
may
중 한 명이
have
그것을
used it.
사용하는 거였어? 분노.
This human must be eliminated.
근데 얘는 하나도 안 쪼네. 위험이 없군.
Dr. Chakwas,
니가님,
I think he's waking up.
니가님 일어났다. 깨어났은 것 같습니다.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
기분 좀 어떤가요? 무슨 일이 벌어진 겁니까?
How did I end up here? How long was I
얼마나
out?
기절했던 거죠?
About 15 hours.
15시간쯤?
Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
부주의한 짓이었다.
I expect better of my people, Williams. You endangered our entire mission.
Don't be so hard on her, Commander. We have no idea if that's what actually set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
What's the damage, Doctor?
얼마나
Physically,
다친
you're
겁니까?
fine. But I detected some unusual brain
대활동
activity.
예,
Abnormal beta
비정상적인
waves.
베타 파동이
I
감지됐다.
also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
꿈을 꾸고
I
있었습니다.
saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our EXO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Going to be fine.
Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
필요 없다 이 녀석아.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
젠킨스는
I
정말
don't like
유감입니다.
soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
왜
Chief
윌리엄스가 되는
Williams isn't
겁니까?
part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
그래서
You
하신
said you
말씀은
needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad.
나일러스가 죽었어.
Nihilus is dead. The
비컨은
beacon was
파괴됐고
destroyed and Geth are invading.
게스도 침공했고
The Council's going to want answers.
황야는 해명을 원할 거야. 저희는
I
숨길 게
didn't do
없습니다.
anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren. That other
Turian.
Turian. Saren's a Spectre.
세련은
One of the
스펙터?
best. A living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue.
편절했어.
A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous. And he hates humans.
인간을 증오한다고?
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself
인간의
with the
능력을
Geth. I don't know how. I don't know why. I only know it
부러워하는
had
거.
something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness,
환영 같은 걸
I had
봤습니다.
some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
경고 전쟁 고리 해주고 경고
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we going
보고할
to
거리가
tell
못
them?
됩니다.
I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology, blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction, whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know
세련이
Saren.
나쁜
I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
제가
I'll
너무
find some way
먹겠습니다.
to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the
스펙은
Council
무법자인가?
on our side.
우리가 도면
We
저렇게
prove
폭력을
Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the ambassador and see if he can
청문회를
get us an
열어줄 수
audience
있는지
with the council.
알아보겠네.
He'll want
18일에
to see us
도착할
as
때로
soon as we
만나보려
reach
할
the
거야.
Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
오케이. 침대 되게 불편하게 생겼어. 수술실도 아니고.
Hey, Commander. I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
군인은 항상 좋은과
When
함께
your
있는
number
법이야.
comes up, it's over. His did.
That's grim, Commander. I guess I shouldn't be surprised, though. Not after Torfin. That must have been hell.
I did what I had to do. You'd better be willing to do the same.
I won't let the Alliance down, sir.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out. And you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
Dead Marines, dead colonists. And in the end, we still didn't get that beacon.
You saved a lot of lives, Commander. It might be hard to keep that in perspective with what happened to Jenkins.
I need to go speak with Joker.
Goodbye, Commander.
요코 이 자식 어딨어? 요코가 나에게로 오면 안 되나? 유조선도 꽤나 큰 거 같아.
Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
함장실이었나?
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too
다들
secure.
지루해서
I
나왔구나.
figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
How well do you know the Lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
What do you know about
The crew knows he's
I should
pretty
go.
much. Goodbye, Commander.
이거 엘렌코였나? 걔네.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands. Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
What do the different manufacturers offer?
There are too many for me to keep track of, but each license will explain what it's good for.
How often will you get new items?
Well, that depends on how many licenses you've purchased, but I'll rotate items on a regular basis regardless. And anytime we land someplace with a big enough port, I'll buy, sell, and trade whatever I can. Check back often. I need to move items quickly, so only the most basic items will be stocked consistently.
보여줘.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
비싸. 도시건?
Shame about Jenkins, Commander.
이런 곳이 있을 줄 몰라.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
조코 만나야 되는 거구나. 오케이, 조코 만나기 전에 조사를 좀 해야겠어. 이렇게 생겼군. 뭐야, 나 알고 있어. 어허.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the
딱
Citadel.
스타트 들어가려던
See that
참이었다.
taxpayer money at work.
저게 시타델이구나. 아닌가? 아, 저게 시타델이네. 아까 그건 메스 이펙트. 조종사가 제일 중요하겠네, 여기서.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
장군.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is
개무시당하네.
investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson. I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Okay.
Oh, they've built themselves quite the lake. Wonder if anyone ever drowned in it.
연합군 정찰 보고서. 헤릭슨 탐장이 아르고스로 상단을 순찰하던 중 어떤 특이한 에너지 수치를 보고하였습니다. 그녀는 히드라 성계에 무언가 있다고 생각했지만 탐사를 시작하기 전 귀환 조치가 내려져 그냥 돌아왔습니다. 현재 그곳에는 어떤 정찰 계획도 없는 상태입니다. 그곳에 정찰팀을 내려보내도 되겠습니까? 뭔 소리? 뭐지? 특이한 게 많구나.
This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consort in confidence, and her alone, and she betrayed that confidence. All right. I will look into it for you. In the meantime, do not do anything rash.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Den. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
성애가 문제구만.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task
얼마나
considering
부끄러운지
how often we are
모르겠네.
overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Din. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the Earth Clans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind.
얘네
I
웃기네.
am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query.
오버로드처럼
Something I
생겼는데.
can do for you this day.
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
변화를 싫어한다.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived
말하기 너무
suspicions.
웃기다.
Goodbye,
태양이
Ambassador.
뚜렷하고만.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel. Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
무슨 문제라도.
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
Who's this Asari consort?
Curious, you have not heard. You must be new to the Citadel. Everyone knows Sha'ira, the consort.
주원자?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find the Sasari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human. Strange greeting, human. This is really not a good time.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong. And it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Well done.
Good luck with your problem.
Thanks to you, human. Good day.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
You know who I am?
내가 누군지 아는 거.
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
내가 중요 인물이군.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More
Presidium?
specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies.
대사관.
If you have more questions, please access Avina.
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the
Safiria.
administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
이게 아비나군.
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
So are you a
실제인가?
person or a program?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters.
CSEC.
On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
시타델
I
보안관.
want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from
또
virtually
특이하냐?
every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be
정치
consulted on
문제를
matters of
상의하기
galactic
위해
politics
프리시드
maintains an
운영하고
embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
얼마 안 됐네?
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an
그래서 아까
embassy.
걔가 혜택 받는다고 얘기했구나.
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Solarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Why weren't they made a council race?
The Council races have extensive responsibilities. They must provide personnel and ships for the Citadel fleets. They often provide economic aid in times of disaster. It would be unfair to demand such an enormous burden of a species unable to meet these obligations. The embassies allow lesser species to have a voice on the Citadel.
That's pretty damn arrogant.
I apologize if my personality has offended you. Please submit all formal complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board.
Do you know anything about specters?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
평의를 지향한 어떤 법과 권위의 제약을 받지 않는다.
What can you tell me about the Citadel
평의는
Council?
무엇인가?
Originally, the Council consisted of
아사리아
representatives from the
셀러리안으로
Asari and
대표되어
Solarians,
구성되어 있다.
the two dominant species in Citadel space.
대략 은하
Roughly
표준력
1,304
1304년
galactic
전에
standard
크로번의
years ago,
반란이
Turians were invited
진압한
to join the
역할을
Council
인정받아
in recognition of the role they
평의에
played
참가하게
during the Krogan Rebellion.
되었다.
Since then, the three
그때
council
세
races
평의의
have worked
종족들이
together
각
to ensure the
종류의
peaceful
사건을
coexistence of the
풀어내면서
galactic
평화와
community,
공존을 위해 함께 일하게
while
되었다.
preserving individual autonomy for each species.
It can't be as simple as
그렇게
that.
간단하게 돌아올 리
There must be
없어.
problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My
제
code is
코드는
limited to
그리고
information and simple interaction simulations.
책임의 비 again.
Goodbye.
오케이.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina.
Goodbye.
Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
뭐 이상한 종족이 많이 있구만. 시타델 타워. 오, 시타델 되게 크다.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the Council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
뭐야?
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC
실제
investigation into
조사를
Saren.
담당하고 있었던 경관이다.
Who were you just talking to?
That was Executor Palin,
Palin
head of
총장.
Citadel Security, my boss. He'll be presenting my findings on Saren to the Council.
뭔가
Come
찾는 게
across
있어.
anything I should know about?
Saren's a Spectre. Most of his activities are classified. I couldn't find anything solid. But I know he's up to something. Like you humans say, I feel it in my gut.
I think the Council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you. You don't want to keep the Council waiting.
특이한 게 많구만.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the Council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their coattails if they succeed.
Allowing the humans to join us is a sound strategic move. But the Volus? No. The Hanar are likely to be next, then the Elcor.
You may be right, though the Hanar need to lighten up a bit first.
You just don't like them because you have trouble understanding them.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
청문회가 시작됐네.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate
세런이
Saren
어떤
was
식으로
involved
관련되어
in
있다는
any
증거가
way.
아무것도 없다.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
실제의
An eyewitness saw
조사
him kill
결과도 아무것도
Nihilus
찾지
in
못했다.
cold blood.
We've read the
증인이
Eden
있다.
Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized
한
doctor.
한국 근로자의 증언은 그리 설득력있는 증거가 아닙니다.
I resent these
이런 혐의를 받는
accusations.
게 매우 불쾌하군요.
Nihilus was the fellow
나일러스
Spectre.
동료는 스펙터에 대한 증거였습니다.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson.
앤더슨 남자, 인류가 나에게 잘못된 고발을 할 때마다 항상 당신이 관련되는 것으만.
And this must be your protege, Commander
셰퍼드
Shepard.
소령이 곁이먹고 북한이 파괴해야 되도록 한 그 사람 말. 어떻게
The mission to
수술할지
Eden Prime was
같은
top secret.
1급 비밀이었어.
The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
맞아.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
뭐
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its
자기 위치를
place,
알아야 해.
Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
스펙터의 조
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
이 5만 원
Can't
새끼.
hide behind the council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our
우리는
judgment must be
관계는
based on
사실과
facts
증거를
and
바탕으로
evidence,
합니다.
not wild imaginings
상상과
and
무모한
reckless
추측이 아니라.
speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your
이미 결정을
decision.
내린 거군요.
I won't
더
waste
이상
my
이
breath.
피름하기 싫습니다.
The Council has found no evidence
정의에는
of any
세런과 게스
connection
사이에 어떤
between
명관이
Saren
있다는
and the
증거도
Geth.
찾지 못했습니다. 대사,
Ambassador,
그의
your
스펙터
petition to
지위를
have him
박탈해달라는
disbarred from the
당신의 청원은
Spectres is
거부되었습니다.
denied.
I'm glad to see
정의가
justice
실현되어
was
기쁩니다.
served.
This meeting is
이로써
adjourned.
회의를 마칩니다. 부스라는 거 무슨?
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren.
그럴 수도 있겠네.
He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
어떻게 세런을 알고 있습니까?
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
이어지죠.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
오케이, 그와
Any
얘기가
idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
하킨이란 사람.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month.
정직당의
Drinking on
바퀴는
the job.
일하는 도중 술을 마셨지.
I won't waste my time with that loser.
시간
You
낭비하지
won't have
마세요.
to. I don't want the Council using your
성예가
past
자네와
history
세런의
with
과거를
Saren as an
구실 삼아
excuse
우리가
to
박해내는
ignore
것을
anything we
무시하기
turn up.
원하지 않아.
Shepard will
셰퍼드가
handle
이를
this.
처리할 거야. 함장은 더 존중받아야 합니다.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The ambassador's right. I need to
나는
step
한발
aside.
물러서 있겠네요.
I need to take care of
그럼
some
난 처리할 일이
business.
있어 먼저
Captain,
가보겠네,
meet me in
함장.
my
나중에 내
office later.
사무실에서 보겠네. 함장
Harkin's
멋있네.
probably getting drunk at
하킨은 아마
Cora's Den.
코라의 소굴에서 술에
It's a
취했을
dingy
거야.
little club in the
다치고
lower section
하층적에
of the
있는
world.
우중충하고 작은 클럽이지.
Maybe there's another way to
전에
find
대한 증거를 얻을
evidence
수 있는
against Saren.
방법이 있을 것 같긴 한데.
You should talk to Barlav
금융지구에 있는
over in the financial
발라본과
district.
얘기해볼게. 소문에
Rumor has
의하면
it he's
그가
an agent
정보
for the
중개인에게 섀도우 브로커나
A
대리.
shadow broker?
섀도우
An
브로커?
information dealer. Buys
정보
and sells
거래꾼.
secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Balavan from
비밀을
the top
국가에 사고파는
representatives.
자들.
He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago,
20년 전
I
나는
was part of a mission
스킬리안
in the
경기에서
Skillian
임무를 수행하고 있었는데
I was working with Saren to find and remove a known
테러를
terrorist
제거하기
threat.
위해서 세런과 함께
Saren
일어났었지.
eliminated his target,
세런은 목표를 제거했는데 하지만 그 과정에서 수많은 인명이 희생당했어.
and the official records
죄 없는
just
사람들.
covered it all up.
그는 모든 걸 은폐해버렸네. 하지만 난 그 작전을 벌이는 것을 봤어. 양심의 가책도 망설임도 없었는데.
He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians
수천
to end
명의
the war
민간을 죽일
without a second
사람이야.
thought.
그는
Killing innocents doesn't end wars, it causes them.
오히려 전쟁을 불렀기.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions, but only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted,
심지어
broken.
다른 방법을 찾아보려 하지도 않았어.
He likes the violence, the
디트리가
killing,
망가진 존재라네.
and he
폭력과
knows how
살인을
to cover his
좋아하지.
tracks.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along
평의에
with the
아군이 없는
council.
것처럼 보이더군.
He's just
그는
frustrated.
그냥 좌절한 것뿐일세.
The council's
평의는 항상
always
우리에게
preaching that
은하계
we need to
사회의
be
일원이
part
되어야
of the
한다고
galactic
설계해왔지.
community. But for
그러니까
them,
일방통행
it's a one-way
식객이야.
street. They want us to
그들은 우리가
expand and settle
스킬리안
unstable
경계나
regions like the
테버스 같은
Skillian
안정지
Verge and
못한
the
곳을
Attican
확장하고
Traverse.
정착하기를 원한다.
But when we
그래놓고
run into
우리에게
trouble,
문제가 생겨도
they don't want to
그들은
help us out.
수수방관만 하지.
Everyone knows it's only a matter
그래도
of
우리가
time until
평의에
we get a
좌석을
seat
얻게
at the
되는 건
council.
시간 문제일 뿐이라고는
The
알고
ambassador
있지.
just thinks it should
나사한지
happen sooner rather than
나중에 아니라
later.
좀 더 일찍 그러고 싶은
And I
것뿐이라네.
agree.
나도 동의하고 말이야.
Maybe they'd let us join the
우리가 다른
council if we
종족과
were
좀 더
more willing
협력할
to
수 있을 때
cooperate with the
평의의
other
자석을
species.
내주려는
Of
걸지도
course they
모른다.
would.
물론
If we did
그렇겠지.
everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us.
하지만 그 우리의 별이 이득이 되지
I
않다.
understand their side. They don't want us
그들은
dominating
우리가
the council.
평의에 지배하는 걸 바라지
It's founded on
않는다.
cooperation and alliances.
협력과 동맹에 기초한
But we have to look out for our
거지.
own interests too.
You don't think much
킹에
of
대해
Harkin.
좋게 생각하지
The guy
않는군요.
joined CSEC about 20
20년 전
years ago.
실색에 들어갔더니 그때부터
He's been an
그는 우리
embarrassment
종족
to our
입장을
species
곤란하게
ever
만들어
since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery
여러 문제가
accusations,
있었고
alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
왜 그런 놈을
The guy's a
뽑아줘?
scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human
인류
CSEC
최초의
officers.
시직 경관이었구나.
Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
I thought this embassy was supposed to help humans.
Harkin may be human, but he's also an ass. He's had more than his share of chances. If the embassy wasn't protecting him, he would have been fired 15 years ago. CSEC is better off without him.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use
평의는
diplomacy
외교와
and
협상을
negotiation,
선호하지만 때때로는 강한
but
제재가 필요할 때가
sometimes more
있지.
extreme measures are needed.
How do they decide who
어떻게
becomes a
선택하죠?
Spectre?
You can't just apply
그냥
to
지원할 수 있는 게 아니야.
There's no training
프로그램이 있는 것도
program.
아니고
Spectres aren't
스펙도
made.
만들어지는 게 아니고
They're
스펙트는
born.
그냥 그대로 태어나는 거다.
The Council's always looking for exceptional
비범한
individuals,
개인들을
people
눈여겨보고
who can get the
있다가
job done.
임무를 완료할 수 있는 사람을
They've been
몇 년
watching
동안
you for
주시하고
years. They see something in you. They want you on their
추천장을
side.
제출하고
Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation.
근데 이제
With him
나이러스가
gone,
죽었으니까
things
허공으로
are still up in
사라져버린
the
거지.
air.
What's their command structure
그러니까
like?
어떤 명령식이
There is no command structure.
명령식 같은 거 없다네.
Each Spectre answers
평의에
directly to the
직접적으로
Council.
응답하네.
Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their
어떨 때는
own.
각자의 판단에 따라
They
행동하지.
tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish
법의
their
테두리를
goal.
넘어서 행동하고
The Council just turns a blind eye.
목표를 이루기 위해서는 무슨 짓이라도 하네.
Spectres have a lot of power.
평의는 눈 감아준다네. 스펙트는 엄청난 권력을 가지고 있다.
They sound like shadow
비밀 여인 것처럼
operatives.
들리는군요.
Everything about them is classified.
모든 것은 비밀로
We don't
부르죠.
even know how many there are.
몇 명인지도 알 수
The
없어.
latest Alliance estimate puts their
몇 명
numbers
정도로
under
어림잡고
100.
있지.
But the Council couldn't do its job
평의는
without them.
그들 없이는
They are
일할
the
수
Citadel's
없지.
top agents,
평의
the
최고
last line of
요원이자
defense,
마지막
the final
방어선이다.
option before open war.
전쟁
The
나기 전에
entire
마지막 옵션.
galaxy respects and fears them.
모든
If a Spectre
문화계는
shows
그들을
up,
두려워하고 있다.
you know something big is about to happen.
그들이 나타나면 뭔가 큰일이 벌어진 있다고 알리는 거지.
What happens when a specter
누군가
goes rogue?
변절이면 어떻게 됩니까?
Like Sarah.
세련처럼.
It doesn't happen often.
자주는 아니지만
The council is careful when they select their
평균
candidates.
후보자를 아주
But when
신중하게
something does go
하니까.
wrong, there's usually only
하지만
one solution.
변절자가 생긴다면
Send another
다른
spectre to
스펙트를
bring the
보내
rogue agent
변절자를
down.
처리하지.
Tell me more about the
이
Shadow
섀도우
Broker.
브로커는 뭔가
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics.
정치판에 필요하게 되는
Buying and selling
정보를
information is
작업하는
a part of the
것은
game. And
게임의
the shadow broker just happens to be the best player on the field.
거기에선 최고의
Always
플레이어다.
sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics.
또
Doesn't pick
입자들에게
sides.
정보를 팔고
A simple
정치에
system,
관여하지
but it works.
않으면서 누구 편을
He's
들지
not a
않는다.
threat to anyone, not directly.
위험한 존재가 아니야.
He's just a resource we can use.
활용할
or
수 있는
choose.
자원일 뿐.
Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
Tell me about
발라본에
Barlavon.
대해서 말해주세요.
He specializes in
문서
moving large
증거를
sums of
남기지
money
않고 거대한
without dealing
자본을
with paper
움직이는 데
trade.
전문가라는
A
천재적
financial
전문가지.
genius.
불법적인
Doesn't do
것을 하지
anything
않지만
illegal, but he
법의
knows all
허점을
the
잘 알고 있는
loopholes.
자야.
He's got an impressive client list.
인상적인 고객
Ambassadors,
명단을 가지고
diplomats,
있고
specters. That's probably why the shadow broker uses him.
그래서 섀도우 브로커가 그를 기용하는 것 같다.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
대화만 한 10분 한 것 같아.
That guy's up to something.
What guy?
The one over by the keeper.
뭐야 너?
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind. Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
키퍼에 관심을 보이지?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the keep.
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
We're just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it,
왜
though?
비밀스럽게 행동하지?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard, with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
I should get going then.
Okay.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
이렇게 하는 거. 빠라밤밤. 이 안에서는 달리기를 마음껏 할 수 있어서 다행이다. 키퍼. 없나? 없구만.
waiting to speak with one of the Councilor's assistants. Commander? Commander?
어?
Maybe. But I wouldn't believe everything you hear.
That's just it. I'm hearing it everywhere. It's not just isolated rumors.
Do you really think Saren could be involved in something like that without the Council knowing it?
Maybe the Council does know. Everyone already assumes he's just doing their dirty work.
That's dangerous talk. I'd be careful who you mention that to.
I know. But if it's true, shouldn't we be doing something about it?
No. And I'll thank you to keep me out of it if you do.
돈을 주는 게 좋구만. 절로 가면 되나? 뭐 나오지?
I can't believe the Council ignored all the evidence against Saren.
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they take his word over ours.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's politics, Chief.
I hate politics.
오케이. 뭐지?
Look at that bug thing over there. What's it doing?
Please do not disturb the keepers. Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 2. You are standing near the base of the Citadel Tower,
하층부.
one of the Presidium's most recognizable and important structures. Behind me is the spectacular Relay Monument, a scale model representation of a Prothean mass relay. To your left is one of the keepers, the enigmatic caretakers of the Citadel,
저기 불가사양
working
관리자
on a control panel.
키퍼라는 거군.
You may see keepers involved in various tasks throughout all levels of the Citadel. We ask that you do not interfere with them in any way. The keepers are essential to the smooth operation of the Citadel. Obstructing their daily work will result in harsh penalties, including incarceration and rehabilitation.
Tell me about the relay monument.
Discovered by the Asari who first arrived at the Citadel, the Relay Monument is one of the station's most interesting and controversial features. What is the meaning behind this striking piece of art? Is it a tribute to Prothean vanity? A reminder of their conquest of the galaxy through mass relay technology? Or perhaps it is a symbol of unity, a Prothean acknowledgement that the relays would eventually lead other species here to the Citadel. No one can say for sure, making the Relay Monument a favorite topic of discussion among academics and scholars.
모른다 이거지?
Tell me about the Citadel Tower.
Housing both the council chambers and Citadel control, the tower is one of the most important buildings on the station. Access to these areas is restricted to those with the appropriate clearance.
What happens in Citadel Control?
Citadel Control handles all incoming and outbound transit. Every ship within 2,000 kilometers of the Citadel is under the jurisdiction of Citadel Control. At peak capacity, they are responsible for monitoring upwards of 1,000 vessels.
I'd like to hear more about the Council chambers.
The business of the Council, which often has far-reaching effects on the galactic community, is conducted in a room at the apex of the Citadel Tower. The Council chambers themselves are truly a magnificent sight to behold, though few get to experience the view in person. Typically, only the councilors, ambassadors, and high-ranking officials, along with various support staff, are allowed access.
What if someone has business with the Council?
The average citizen must go through the proper channels if they wish an audience with the Council. This is usually arranged through their respective ambassadors.
뭐 엘리트 소사이티
Even
같은
then,
건가?
few are given access to the actual Council chambers. In most cases, the ambassador acts on behalf of the citizen.
I've been inside the Council chambers.
Only a handful of visitors to the Citadel are ever granted that privilege. I would be jealous, but that is outside the scope of my programming.
I'd like to know more about the Keepers.
키퍼.
Little is known about these peaceful servants of the Citadel, though they are essential to the operation and maintenance of the entire station.
뭘까 쟤네?
Citadel regulations protect the Keepers against interference during the performance of their tasks. Failure to comply will result in harsh penalties. Keepers can be seen in all sections of the Citadel, but are typically found in and around the tower.
Any particular reason there are so many Keepers in this area?
The Keepers do not communicate with other species. It is assumed, however, that the tower houses the Citadel's primary control systems. Many of the station's systems, such as navigation and life support, function automatically. It is believed the Keepers operate those systems from inside the
다
tower's
운행하고 있다는
inaccessible
건가?
core. The Keepers also make frequent appearances in the Council chamber itself, though they appear to be just passing through on their way to some other destination.
That's all for now.
Thank
키퍼가
you
짱
for
아니야?
using Avina. Please do not disturb the Keepers.
This one believes it has the right to move freely through this area.
You're creating a public disturbance. It's against Citadel regulations.
This one is unsure why the other would not wish word of the Enkindlers to be spread.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner? Are there laws being broken here?
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
Why don't you just arrest the Hanar?
I could arrest the jelly, but my superior has requested that I find a solution that does not anger the Hanar. The Hanar become vocal when they feel their religious beliefs are being suppressed.
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon. You are certainly welcome to try.
젤리.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
The CSEC officer is just doing his job. You're causing trouble.
This one is too humble to suggest that the CSEC officer is personally biased. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
이 옵션들은 왜 사용할 수 없는 거죠?
What if I purchase the evangelical permit for you?
Finances are only a partial limitation. This one does not believe that one should pay in order to speak the truth. However, This one also does not possess the 150 credits necessary to purchase the permit.
150 credits? This should cover you.
결국엔 그거.
This is a most appreciated action. You are not of the Hanar, but you wish to help spread the truth of the Enkindlers. This one will not cause any further trouble for the CSEC officer. This one offers its thanks.
I see the Hanar is left. Thank you.
Happy to help.
Here, for your assistance in this matter. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
한 번에 하는 거 없나? 팔 순 없나? 그나저나 어디 있었지? 하킨 하킨과 얘기야. 텔레포트 없나? 오늘 여기까지 하겠습니다. 너무 피곤하다.